Welcome to Canal Days video series on what life was like in the industrial Connecticut River Valley of Massachusetts. You are key to unlocking the secrets of time as we travel through the ages of pivotal, consequential turning points that make up our riveting history today. This episode traverses the Tannery Reservoir in Holyoke, Mass. I'm your host, Carrie, along with your personal tour guide, my co-host and local historian, Robert Comu, founder of Historical Tours of Greater Holyoke. Robert guides you on riveting experiences through historic sites in Massachusetts. So step back in time as we uncover the stories that shape this iconic region. Visit holyokecanaltour.org for more information and the entire Canal Days video and podcast series, and check out Robert's 2025 in-person tour schedule.
Tannery Reservoir. We used to belong to the Holyoke Reservoir system, which was a vast system at one time, still very large. And it's on a very busy corner, so we had to park away from it. It's on the corner of Westfield Road and Homestead Avenue, and you can start to see the pump station that is in that location. And we're going to go up to the pump station. It has a plaque there too. The pump station is designed to pump water up to the highest portions of Holyoke. For instance, on the top of Route 141 East Hampton Road, also Jarvis Avenue, Cherry Street. And it's a brand new pump station compared to a lot of items that belong to the reservoir. Holyoke Water Works Pumping Station Improvement Projects, 1996-7, Board of Water Commissioners, so forth, designed by Ty and Bond, like they do many of their projects. Now, here, there's a dam in place. It's an earthen dam. It forms part of the road, actually, so it has to be very strong. And you can see the equivalent of a spillway. It's actually a culvert that allows water under it. Right, and then it has a backup system here of hard rocks. And then the reservoir itself continues backwards. This Tannery Reservoir was probably, I believe it was made sometime in the 1880s, and probably disbanded, has not been used anymore by the 1930s. And like always, I'll make a page for you to read about it. And you can see now it's mostly filled with birds, life forms. There's a beaver right in front of me. Okay. Now imagine it was an important part of, at one time, the reservoir system. You used to have, at the very end there, it used to have a station where people can go and test the water and so forth. And that was removed. All right, and it was actually pretty large. It goes back through all that brush, which is hard to see. Now, up the road here, that road there is Westfield Road. Up that road is Route 202 Westfield Road. And in about a quarter mile is the Ashley Reservoir, which was the oldest and the largest reservoir of Holyoke until the 1950s, when the Ty-Carmody Reservoir was built out in Southampton for the Holyoke reservoir system. All right, so I'll walk a little bit along that route. And it's a dam system. You can see it's probably weakened in some points, so they have to put these supported rocks in place. And then there's a large culvert going down into a water, a hole that takes the water in. and it's fed by the Tannery Brook and also by the Raleigh Brook. Those are both brooks up on East Mountain. And it's a lot larger than it seems because it goes back through all that brush, probably for a quarter mile in total. All right, so thank you very much for coming along.